Hello everyone and welcome back to Ero Pc F2, where today we are going to be racing around Monza for the final round of this season. So, once again I am back like I was here yesterday, and well, the championship again in this tier has already been decided. I think it's been decided now in every single tier but Ero PSF1. So let me get the data stuff up. Right, who's first out on track? Bodian in the AlphaTauri, right? So once he gets onto our lap, we'll give you a quick rundown of what's going up. I'll take a quick rundown of the track. I'm struggling to speak. But on the topic of the fact that I said the championship's already decided, it has. It was won in Singapore by Dino, as my controller's having an absolute seizure. So I might just bun it off again. I can't lie. Yeah, we're going to do that. Why not? So, it should be good. Yeah, I can just swap between these and Lucky Wood instead. So, we'll stay on board with Bodian here in the AlphaTauri, as he will be starting his lap in a moment. As don't know if Mitch is here.
Have you done your research for the corners?
Yes, I have. Also known as Adam telling me them yesterday, because I was drafted in like 10 minutes before yesterday.
Yeah, and hopefully the stream didn't blow up today, that would be ideal.
No, I scripted yesterday. So, on board with Odian as he enters the start-finish straight, activating DRS, and let's watch his top speed as it goes to 2:11 and then into Rettifilio, famously where Verstappen and Hamilton crashed as Bodian gets on, well, essentially the space curves, so it's saying you absolutely flying, and loses the car nearly, but manages to keep it going now through Curva Grande as he comes down towards the Deda Rogers chicane, where you just don't want to hit the curbs, or you might end up in a different country. Yeah, pretty much. And then into Lesmo 1. Takes that nicely. Doesn't run wide on the exit and actually gets a bit on the curb, and almost sends him as through Lesmo 2. Much better through there.
We have our first spinner of Alfie Harvey.
Oh gosh.
He has spun right in front of Adam. I mean, Dylan, sorry.
Bodian now comes into Ascari. Easy track to invalidate at, and also one where you have to be confident in yourself, which Bodian, it almost looked like he just got afraid of the inside curb on the exit, which will absolutely send you flying, which makes sense. So he has to run wide and compromise his lap a bit more there. And they ran to the line for the AlphaTauri. It's going to be a 21-7. As Alfie's, no, that's not Alfie, that's Ferdy, who's crashed at, what's it called? The exit of Ascari. As, you know, there's a 21-2 on his mediums, and now Adam on mediums goes and does a 23-5. Alfie spun, so his time's not going to be high if it's a 39-1. As, next will be Elliot in the AlphaTauri, who goes and does a 20.8 on the softs. The delta between softs and mediums isn't quite that high here, as Owen has also crashed at Ascari.
Sorry, I'm just looking at stream. Is this a Dino's on mediums for you?
Yeah.
For me, this is on softs. Him and Adam are both on softs.
Ah. Oh, and there goes someone else at
I tapped off of the. I literally went into race rate to see he was on wheels, and I've seen Owen and Darryl also DNF.
Yeah. Let's swap over to Dino and see what's happened. As Owen's now been sent back to the pits, and Darryl must have just got the inside curve, as his car's absolutely destroyed. And yeah. Well, not going great at the start here. Hold up, I've just done something stupid on the stream.
We're gonna end up having part of drivers finish if it's the way it's going. I mean, as Jacob can see, does go wide, but after getting past sector 1, and
Sorry,
there's another yellow.
I did something stupid
I,
there.
what did you do?
I accidentally swapped to the wrong screen, which is
Oh,
randomly.
problem.
I still had a screen binded, which I don't even use here. And I'm pretty sure I just swapped to it. Yeah, that doesn't help. Hey, he's on board with Cody. He's not improving. I've just realised that. Smart.
I mean, so far we could have had maybe 4 other drivers who could have done it.
Yeah.
So this is very slow.
We are Imchaz in the Alpine, who's not invalidated, and he's on our lap as well. As he's just got Parabolica left to go. And shifts down to 5th, and he just looks like he's cruising at this point. And he's off to the pit, so yeah, definitely was cruising. However, his teammate is on a lap in the other Alpine. And is heading down towards Ascari now. And it's a 55 flat middle sector. I don't know sector times, so I can't compare. Well, it's like as Cody's now retired, so that's 4 drivers gone already.
Both the Alphas.
And 1 McLaren and 1 Red Bull. As the Alpine of Rajpal now current rain to the line as Raphael ahead, I didn't even realise was on a lap, goes 4th. And Rajpal on his mediums jumps to 9th and is the slowest out of everyone who set a lap, but on the mediums it does make sense.
It's going to sample Dino to see what actually happened with Cody, as I assume he just caught the curb and yeah,
Yep.
I assume caught the curb and just went into the wall. Not one of the worst corners for this track. That one and probably Ascari.
Yeah.
As well as, I guess, the quick one.
Actually, like on a push lap here. Is Rajpal on another? No, he's 1.2 seconds down.
As Dino just invalidates.
Maybe Raphael. No. Well, he's on his 8 lap, so we'll jump on board with the Mercedes. As now through Parabolica, he comes and nearly loses a car. And now down onto the main straight. So now swapped onto the soft, I'll probably get a good time here as now heading in towards Refilio. As hooks that up beautifully through there. And a great exit as well. So a good start to the lap for the Mercedes. He's using every part of the track to gain as much of an advantage as he can, and that's already 3.5 tenths in 1 sector as he heads into De La Rocha and gets that very nice as well. And now through the 2 Lesmos, and using the curb on the exit very nicely, and now on Lesmo 2. Runs the car out beautifully into the second DRS zone, and this has been a pretty... It looks like a perfect lap essentially, as he's 7.5 tenths up going into Ascari. And again, hooking it up quite nicely. Slightly compromised line for the exit, however still very, very quick through there. Yeah, but that is going to cost him a little bit of top end speed going down here as he reaches 201. On the miles per hour. I probably should swap to kilometers, but well. As now rain to the line, this could be a very good time, and it's a 120.2 and puts him 6 tenths clear.
Alright, it's a beautiful lap.
Yep. As Adam Matusiak 2 tenths up and runs wide, doesn't get invalidated actually. So he's going to be able to keep this lap and keep on going. This is barely anyone on track. Everyone's got a board here for the final race of the season, clearly, as we have a McLaren heading out of Mashinsky. And Matusiak improves by 4 tenths, placing him into second by 63 thousandths of a second.
I think it's going to be very difficult to try and get anywhere near Dino's time.
Probably, yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if Dino's bang on pole none getting anywhere near him, because that is a absolute peach of a lap.
Can you check the stream's still on the correct screen?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay, I was going to say, I keep messing with stuff and like being stupid on my OBS, but that's fine. Anyway, Snape is on a lap in the Alpine. Didn't manage to get a lap in on the mediums as he invalidated, then ran out of fuel. So let's see what the Alpine can do as he heads around Curva Grande, which, fun fact, is literally just called Big Curve.
Ah,
Very
oh, name.
creative. As Imshaz taking the curbs quite aggressively there through De La Rocha as he now heads into the two Lesmos. And clearly a hot spot to lose the car alongside Ascari here, as we've seen, well, three people retire at Ascari, and one at the Lesmos with Alfie also spinning there as it's a purple middle sector, but I don't want to believe that because the game likes to just say, oh, you got a purple sector, even if you've not done a lap yet. So I'm not going to be too convinced by it, and the timing didn't look exactly as quick as what Dino did, but still not bad as he heads into Parabolica now. Already got the fuel light on, so he's definitely fueled the lowest he can here and actually bails to the pit lane.
I mean, I would have crossed the line and just trotted around.
Just take the lap, honestly.
Yeah, considering that he hasn't actually set up.
As Majinski runs a bit wide at De La Rocha there, and that's going to cost him this lap probably. We'll check what his time is. Oh, he's invalidated anyway.
A bit of a harsh.
Oh,
I feel like he was.
Well, that's Elliot backing off that lap, as he's got a massive moment of oversteer on the exit of Retophilia, and Adam almost does the exact same thing, but he's still going. And I'm interested to see how the Mercedes is doing. He's actually down on his time that he did on mediums, as he heads into De La Rocha and manages to avoid getting sent to the moon. As now into Lesmo 2, and a massive moment of oversteer, and really had to catch the car, but he's managed to do so, and I think that's going to cost him quite a bit down this straight, unfortunately. As yeah, he's a 10.5 down on this lap at the moment. For Ascari, lagging all over the place, classic Adam. And kind of difficult to follow what's actually happening with him. However, into Parabolica. And up to the line. I think he's going for a back-to-back run. He's taking a very wide line. And yeah, he's a 10.5 down. However, he's going for a second run here.
With his fuel light on.
Actually, that's a good point. I don't think he's got enough fuel. Oh, okay, well, there goes the lap anyway. Unfortunate for Adam.
Exactly.
So the next person actually on the lap will be Bodian, who's in Sector 2 on his own lap. So we got quite a while here, as everyone just taking their time this session, you know.
Yeah, I hope you prepared some more interesting facts.
Oh, but you want some Italy facts today?
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got one for Monza, which is quite well known. However, on the TV graphic they normally use for Monza on F1 when showing the tyre compounds, they use the old part of the track which used to be an embankment, which has since been abandoned. So there's your fun fact.
Nice.
So yeah, there used to be some bank corners here at Monza, back in God knows when, 70s, 60s I'd assume. As now on board with Bodian. There's a bit of oversteer on the exit of Retophilia as he now heads into Curva Grande. And he's got Majinski just leaving him plenty of room and not having a close call like there was yesterday in PC F3 with Pena, as he's 6 tenths up on his time already, and he sent himself straight over that curb. And that's going to be that lap ruined, unfortunately. So we'll jump on board with him, Chaz behind, who now heads into De La Rocha and doesn't send himself to the moon.
Takes it a lot better.
As they're into the Lesmos, managing to get a very nice run through Lesmo 1 and then through Lesmo 2. Could have gone a bit more on the curb on the exit, but that's pretty neat through those two corners. As he now heads down towards towards the Ascari, and he's up on his previous time when he crossed that sector by 3/10. And he's also getting a bit of a slipstream here from Bodian in the AlphaTauri, but it's not really going to give him much of an effect. As now, through Parabolica, not taking it as wide, or putting the power down as early as he could have. However, to the line, it's going to be a 20.5, so a nice lap from the Alpine. And I think he'll be quite happy with that. As Bodian now is going for his next lap, however, we'll jump on board with Majinski, who is on his run. On the grass there a bit through Curva Grande, and so 26.5 in the first sector, and has hit the inside curb of De La Rocha on the entry, and that's going to cause him to jump over the curb and unfortunately invalidate his lap, and oh, that's him gone through Lesmo 1.
Good thing he ghosted, as that could have been a very unfortunate for, I believe that's Machuziak.
There's also a Mercedes.
No, it's not for us.
Reign somewhere as well. As Bodian on his current lap is 1.2 seconds up on his own time. And this is looking a very similar time to Imshaz actually. So let's see what the AlphaTauri can do, as he's got someone in front of him. I think that's Raphael in the Williams. As Bodian now round the final corner and up to the line. It will be a 20.5, which puts him second, just ahead of Imchaz. Next will be Adam Matuziak, who improved, but only by 17 thousandths of a second. As one of the Mercedes is starting their lap. That's Dina, who probably will go a little bit quicker than he already has. He normally improves just about on the final run. We have Alfie, who does he even have a front wing? Okay, he does.
Alfie doing Alfie things as normal?
He's 2.7 seconds down, so he's backed off on this lap. So he'll be going again as Majinski's retired from the session. And that's going to be his running qualifying over, as if we jump on board with Adam. Oh, yeah, he's fully been that in the wall. And so we have an AlphaTauri, I think that's Elliot, coming to the line. 2/10 up at the second sector split and goes second. That's more like the Elliot we're used to seeing. And
yeah, I mean, we have 10 drivers left.
Raphael's going to be next.
One.
As he's making his way now, Rain Parabolica to finish off the lap. And was a bit up on his time. And now to the line, it's going to be a 20.9, which does keep him in 6th, but it is an improvement. Next up is Matuziak, who's 2 thousandths down on his time. And does manage to improve to, but that does keep him 5th even. As Dino has invalidated, and
That was Adam.
Adam's also invalidated. Alfie.
Alfie was, yeah, he was slightly up on his time, but only by a couple of hundredths. So I don't.
He's gonna have to find 7 tenths. So
yeah, I don't really see him moving up positions. He might just go into the pits. Just not very great for the Red Bull driver.
Well, obviously we know the constructors was decided as he close, very close actually, 7 tenths quicker, but that's just missing out on getting any high by about a 10th. And I think the Red Bull driver would be quite happy with that. As apparently, well, from what I've just saw, Alfie also, his car looks like an absolute bullet in a straight line.
Oh.
So that could be interesting to watch out for. Who have we got? We just got Elliot coming to the line. So I'm interested to see, even with the AI driving, with no battery, the AI driving Alfie. Yeah, okay, what? Yeah, Alfie is... Well.
Is what?
going to be an absolute rocket ship, essentially. As Dino takes pole, and I thought maybe he'd do it last to first today, but clearly not. AlphaTauri round off second and third, with Imtiaz taking fourth in the Alpine, with the two Williams round off the third row. Alfie in seventh. Adam, Cody, and Rajpold all starting in the top 10 on mediums, with Owen, Ferdy, Daryl, and Majinski all not being able to do a time. So,
I mean, it just said code on soft. I don't think the game might just be bugged, as this game has too many bugs, and
well, we'll see when we get into the race.
yeah, this game has too many bugs. And no one can be asked to fix it. Codemasters have had screw this. We've had enough new games in a couple of months.
Well, we got clear skies, so nothing interesting today. Actually,
Oh, no rain.
Another fun fact: a month from now, the pre-order release. I think it'll be the pre-order that'll release for the next F1 game. So only a month's wait left to go now
Wouldn't really
until
call
the
that a
new
fact, but
F1 game. I mean, it is a fact because it's a true statement.
yeah, it's common sense.
Exactly. It's a random thing to point out. So,
That's a bit quick.
tyres. Wait, let's get these up. What we got? We got 30 and Majinski on mediums, Owen and Daryl on softs, and yeah, Cody was on mediums.
Yeah, your race structure might be a bit bugged.
Mine
Yeah,
said
'cause it
mediums,
said-
yours said softs.
Yeah, and he's on softs.
He's on mediums.
For what? He's on the softs on my screen.
No, they're definitely yellow wool tyres.
Yeah, on my screen, the red.
Definitely. What?
This game's bugged. Nothing changed about this game.
Okay. Nice. Very cool game. Well, that's going to be interesting to see. Wait, what does it? Hold up. So, in the top 10, I assume you have Adam and
Adam, Cody, and I believe that's
Rajpold.
Rajpold, yeah, they're on mediums.
But yeah, Cody's on mediums, yeah, in 9th.
Yeah, never mind.
Oh, so it's changed for you now. Or
Yeah.
Oh, there's
Game is
confusion.
bugged. Oh, after that, we're going to the line there, so there's a good little thing.
Another thing is we got the Tifosi here today, cheering on the Ferraris, even though there's no Ferraris on the grid.
Yeah.
Home race, and we don't
Couldn't
have
be
either of
external.
them. We were meant to have one of them, and well, Lasse hasn't appeared. So,
Well,
damn.
since everyone's come to the line, predictions are 33% for Owen to win the race, 33% for someone else to win the race, 22% for Dino, and 11% for Elliot.
I swear Dino's been winning this by about like 40% normally, so it's actually different for once.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe people want to see someone different.
I'll give me a good camera angle. Alright. It's not a good camera angle anywhere, please.
Yeah, wait for the lights to go out. I'll do it.
Alright, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go here in Monza after a short hold. As Dino gets away well and manages to maintain his lead. The AlphaTauris squabbling behind us. And Alpine also going down the inside of Inchaz. As it looked like there was contact. And there's a flying Red Bull straight across. And that's 3 or 4 drivers out the race there.
Alfie gone.
Wow. As that's a VSC.
Should be a CS, yeah. So
as
that
Bodian and Alfie out the race already. Adam's got 5 seconds. Dino's also got 5 seconds. Dino got 3 seconds for corner cutting, having to avoid the collision. Ferdy and Faraz have also got penalties. And also Adam.
Dino got a bit unlucky. I don't know what happened, but it just looked like I assume it was Alfie. It came flying across the screen.
Yeah, I saw contact, and then I just see cars flying. Wow. Well, so a full safety
Oh,
car, in the space of one sector, well, the space of
yes,
one corner, well, two
yeah.
corners.
I'm saying, and you
Actually,
have
it
to stop
wasn't. We didn't
grinding.
even make the corner. We
Two,
didn't
yeah,
make the corner.
we didn't get fucking through the first straight, mate. We're gonna have to do some facts now.
Oh God. Not Luke's amazing facts again. You don't want to hear a whole race worth of them. Oh, someone's not got a front wing. That's Raphael. I think just Raphael, but Elliot's coming to the pits. Wonder what tyres he'll be going on. As Adam Matusiak, Adam Leifage, and Raphael have also pitted. So a bunch of Adams.
Yeah, I'm stack.
Yep. And Williams are double stacking actually, so ironic you've said that. As can you check what penalties Ferdy got? Is it 5 or 3 seconds? Because I don't know.
It was 5.
5. Well, Adam's got to serve his 5. Ferdy's then collided with someone.
Well, I can tell you, John.
Yeah.
He got 5 seconds for corner cutting. Then he got 3 for corner cutting. 5 seconds with I believe that's Adam with on Rajpal, and 5 seconds with
Oh, he's cut off.
Hadrusi for Owen.
It looks like Tino just completely cut off a corner at Ascari under safety car there. Alternate lines as... Well, Alfie stays ended early. He's off to do whatever he wants. And... Oh, 12 runners left. That was quick. If we keep going like this, then no one's going to finish the race. But yeah, there's one way to start a season finale. Good job. There's nothing. No one's like exactly fighting for anything, isn't it?
I mean, the win, but that's not really
It's not like it's a good job. It's not like a championship decider or anything. As I just want to say, Owen started 11th. He's 3rd.
just doing things.
I mean, we know he gets good race starts, so he probably got another one and went up to about 8th or 7th. And then the rest of the chaos happened right in front of him and he's 3rd.
But we also do know how silly some mistakes in DNFs that he has.
Yeah.
As we can go back to Singapore, for example.
I don't think he enjoys that. Also, interesting to point out that the safety car can take the space curbs and not get absolutely sent. Obviously, the height of the floor on that is obviously not that close to the ground, so I mean, yeah, I'm sure it makes sense. But
Codemasters need to nerf that.
based on how the curbs are in the game, I don't think it matters. I think you put in almost any car over that, knowing the F1 game, it get absolutely sent. Anyway.
At that point, you might as well have a ramp for a corner.
What, we just gonna turn this into some next level Hot Wheels game?
Yeah.
There's the safety cars in this lap. Oi, go on. Things you love to see, safety car going in. So, Dino's gonna lead the way. We got a lovely shot of everyone warming up their tyres. Also, one thing I want to point out is it's a good job Alfie and Bodian ghosted, otherwise we might have maybe 3 people left in the race.
Collateral damage.
Anyways, I assume Dino's going to start some way through Parabolica. Is on board with the Mercedes. We're just going to have to see when he goes. As on the exit, he's not gone yet, and there he goes. Straight on with the battery, and he's managed to get a 4/10 gap. Owen's had a great restart, and he's shunting the Alpine of Imtiaz. As just a 10th behind, and he's going to go for a move on the inside of the Alpine. As braking later, he's going to manage to get that, and up into second. And now he's on the back of Dino, and well, if this was a championship deciding race, it'd be pretty interesting. Someone's gone, and that's unfortunate. The Elliott, but he's still going as Owen's going to go for a move here into De La Roja. And this is going to be an interesting overtaking spot as Owen gets ahead before the corner. Dino just backs off there to avoid almost an inevitable collision, shall we say, through that corner. As trying to fit 2 cars through there is absolute chaos. But I've seen it done with 3.
I mean, I was about to say, that's a fantastic restart from Owen. Pretty much going from 3rd to 1st. That's a fantastic overtake, as he also nearly loses the car.
Dino here, close to the back of Owen, and definitely could look to change, but Owen actually has a bit more battery, so not even using much battery off the restart. Dino gets out of shape on the exit of Ascari, but he manages to keep it going, and luckily not into a barrier. Although that's something I wouldn't be surprised if we're seeing it a bit, as we also have Daryl here, with Raphael close behind at Parabolica, but not close enough to make a move. However, Daryl is just dropping out of the DRS range, which isn't activated yet, but will be seen as Raphael manages to get up into 8th place ahead of the Alfa Romeo, who's not going to try fight this one back and is happy to sit behind the Williams. As I've randomly just pressed the F2 key, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, it's actually hidden something. That doesn't. No. Okay. Anyway. Oh, Dino there at De La Roja on the exit. Getting a bit on the curb, and Imtiaz, bit sneaky there, manages to get himself up into 2nd place, as that gives Owen a 1-second lead now, and the Alpine, she's going to be loving that, as he's up into 2nd.
It's not been the greatest couple laps for, well, Dino, but we all know how Dino operates.
As whoa!
As I nearly just jinxed the man.
Nearly just completely jinxed him. He's done very well to keep the car there. Dino has yellow flags, and that's Adam Matusiak in the Williams.
Luckily to not lose his front right wheel or left. I'm not sure which way he spun. But very fortunate that he's in the race, otherwise we have DRS never nailed one.
Yeah. Interesting to see how the guys on the mediums are doing very well at keeping up here to the soft runners. Well, the tyres will be... The softs should still have an advantage in performance at the moment, however that will soon shift to where the mediums will be the better tyre to be on. As Adam Matusiak picks up 5 seconds for speeding into the pit lane. And well, he's probably going on to a new set of tyres. As at the moment, Imtiaz is slowly losing touch to the back of Owen. So I may be thinking that Dino could have a look here. As depends on his runoff Lesmo too, and it's not great, but Dino's not going to deploy battery. As 5 tenths behind, not particularly close enough through here. As
I mean, ideally he would love to get past to actually have a challenge at Owen to close that gap.
As he's taken Ascari very nicely that time, a little bit of oversteer on the exit, but nothing that's going to hurt him, as he's very close to the back of the Alpine, and on this next straight you just think it's inevitable that he's going to get past. As I don't think he's even going to have to use battery here, but he's going to anyway. As just a bit to give him a boost off the exit. Now he's actually going into full overtake to get the move done, and he's going to have this done way before the corner, and that's Dino up into 2nd. As Imtiaz just going to slot in behind him, as Dino's hit the curb there on the exit of Rettifilio, and well, that was another scare for the Mercedes.
He's doing very well to correct his mistakes.
Yeah. Not like Dino to make this many though in short succession.
I mean, it shows why he is the champion of the season.
Yeah, I doubt he probably would have practiced a lot more for the races beforehand. I assume at this one he's probably just jumped in because I mean he's won the championship as his yellow flags. That looks like Cody, and that's going to be at Lesmo 1, and his teammate's gone at Lesmo 2 as well. So a nightmare 2 corners there for the Alfa Romeos as Ferdy here is quite close to the back of Imtiaz. Imtiaz still in the DRS range of Dino, and well, nothing really needs to be said about Owen, who's just pulling out at the front.
Owen showing the time of his life.
As Adam and Rajpal fighting over the DRS, and that's yellow flags for Majinski, who's completely rained on the exit of Parabolica. That's not somewhere I think thought we'd see someone spin today.
Yeah.
And you know, if he goes into the pits for a knee front wing, Rajpal's not close enough. However, oh, Ferdy's out. Well, what's happened there? I was just watching this fight with Raphael, and it looks like he's completely sent it on the curb at Ratafilio and gone into the barriers, and that's going to be a safety car. I didn't even realise Raphael was trying to get past these two as well, and he's actually jumped up into 5th now. However, this is going to bail out the soft runners.
Yeah. And judging if Mizuki can just lose his out to Elliot, well, you know, hopefully for our back markers who pitted the lap before, maybe this will get them.
They're stuck behind the safety car.
Yeah, it's not exactly the ideal for them, as I doubt that they'll catch.
But mate, you need to get out of the way. There's some traffic coming through. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, that 2 seconds, if not 2.5 seconds, that Owen built, pretty much just gone into thin air.
To be fair, if I was Mashinsky, considering he's near the back anyway, I'd just pit again and stick on mediums to the end. I think. You might as well, honestly. They'll just be quicker and they're easily making it now. As no brainer that Owen and everyone else at the front's going to pit here. Yeah, Owen, don't even bother fight. Why has he stayed? Oh God, Owen, why have you stayed out?
Owen's it's a
bit of a weird strategy. I'm not convinced, in all honesty, that's the right decision.
And it's got multiple warnings, which
Cody's decided to stay out on his mediums, which I mean that makes sense as well. The mediums will last a while, but yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me some of the medium runners who didn't pit. Well, the ones that didn't get damage, who were still in the race.
Rajpal's pitted for hards, but well, I mean, he didn't have a choice as he did start on mediums. As yeah, Mashinsky pits again, which I thought he would.
Yeah, I think it was the smartest decision.
I'm confused what Owen's doing there.
Yeah, Owen, not exactly. I guess Owen could be trying to bank for another safety car.
Yeah, but those softs
are on the verge of dying. Yeah, which is kind of.
Dino's just gonna. If Dino just gets past Cody, he's just gonna absolutely fly past here. Which, yeah, I'm not sure. Honestly, I've not a clue. By the time Owen will have to pit, the guys who have already pitted for mediums aren't going to have barely any wear, and say if there's a safety car instantly, then Owen will just lose places as everyone will have caught up. So I don't see, even if there being a safety car to bail him out again, I don't see it being the right decision regardless.
Well, we know. Well,
maybe he's just having a bit of fun because it's the final race.
Yeah. Well, we don't know Owen on a personal basis, but you know we see Owen do some weird wacky things. So maybe this is another scenario of weird wacky things, and somehow still ends up coming out victorious in this race. Which, judging by this strategy, I don't see that happening. But
you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
This game's got a lot of wonders and mysteries, especially as this tier. As
he goes into the pitch, yeah. Oh, and he's spared in, and Cody has as well. I don't know. I don't see the strategy why. Maybe he wants.
Maybe he just wants to
battle through the grid again. Owen goes for hards. What?
I don't know.
Right.
Well, actually, to be fair, I guess it makes sense because hards could technically go to the end.
No, he started softs You could have just got mediums to the end, but okay.
I guess. I don't know. I mean,
I'm-
at least that
I'm-
means you wouldn't have to pit again. Oh,
I mean,
hopefully.
regardless, anyone at the front's not. Okay, whatever. You know what? I'm not gonna question things, honestly.
Yeah, we'll let Owen do Owen.
I wonder if Cody's gonna do something almost suicidal and attempt to go all the way to the end on those softs. Would be entertaining to try and see. But I think mainly with his strategy, he's probably just banking on getting up a few positions and there being a safety car in about 7 or 8 laps time.
I mean,
I've just seen a screenshot. Look in the PC F2 chat.
oh my.
Yeah, Dino is very lucky. The fact that both of them have... I think they've ghosted there because... Oh?
As I've just been kicked.
Yeah, I've also been kicked. What? Huh?
I mean,
I'm now loading complete, apparently. What? What's going on? What's going on?
huh.
Are you back in?
I don't know.
I'm just on a loading screen, and now it says loading complete.
Oh, yeah, no, error to spectate.
And now I'm back in, and it's kicked me out again. And now it's reloading me again. And now I'm on an infinite cycle.
Which is great.
What's going on?
We
This
must
time, do you
restart
want to
again.
work? No. Yeah, we'll restart my game. What's going on? Right. Huh?
Yeah, I don't. This game is
This lobby's
different.
really good, you know. Nice. Very cool, indeed. Thanks, game.
As my game struggles to even shut down.
My game's now not loading.
I think everyone's having a stroke.
Huh. This is great. Thank God it's under a safety car, but we might have missed a restart, which I'm fuming.
No, I don't know, you know. I ain't not recent.
Go! Get me in!
Because I believe my shoes that were still quite far back.
Bodie and I can join off him. There you go. I thought I'd accidentally joined a completely random person's lobby. You know, I just swap races while commentating. Why not?
New stream, who this?
New race. Go on. Watching like. Well, Bodian's been disconnected. Lovely.
No.
As we rejoin. And I'm on please wait. Oh, I'm back. Everyone's been kicked from the session, and we are racing because Dino is out in the lead. And
As I joined to receive
everyone's out of the session essentially.
Huh.
What's going on at the back? Holy, this is a train. I think literally everyone got booted. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
I mean,
Adam's not in the session, and he's being overtaken by Rashpold and no Owen.
Well, I guess I'm back. I mean, I joined to get Bitcoin, so yeah.
Oh wait, no,
Great.
do you accidentally click the thing where it says sync to claimed and...
No, I literally clicked off that. I just loaded
Okay,
back
good.
up.
I was going to say, if you did, then all your stuff's gone on this game, which I don't think matters. You're pretty much at the end of the game now, so...
I mean, apparently,
setups, but yeah.
according to the game, Daryl's in first and he's at the back.
Daryl's 9th for me.
Yeah, he said he was first and he's back to 9th.
Right, nice. The timing's gone for me as well. It was about 6 tenths gap between Imshaz and Dino's. We have no DRS, even though it was telling me we did. What is this lobby? What's going on?
I
so
guess.
confused.
I guess Codemasters and the entire game itself is having a mental breakdown.
Just a bit. Right.
Well,
so anyway.
Yeah, we're back. I'm not sure about everyone else, but we're back.
Adam's not.
Yeah,
Adam is now. He's back.
Everyone's back now.
Yes.
We're all back then.
Tactical safety car, maybe. Can we deploy one for fair?
Yeah,
running?
can we just? Can I just spawn in and put myself in a wall?
/ remove 3 laps from this race. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, Snape with the RS. Owen also making a move on Rajpal, the two hard runners. As well, the grid's not all that separated from 4th and below. However, the front two have run off. And Raphael's in a world of his own, 3rd at the moment. As Owen completely sends himself and is probably going to lose the place to the Alpine. As Rajpal going for the move on the inside of Lesmo 1, and that was close.
Bit risky, but Owen doing other things gets the job done.
Similar to an incident you were involved in yesterday, that was.
Yeah, but at least Owen didn't put Rajpal into a wall.
Yeah, that's one positive. Is Owen's in 4th now, and well, yeah, Raphael's literally in no man's land after that. So Owen taking the off-course route through Ascari.
A little scenic route.
Imchaz is not far off, as we actually have a battle for 10th, Cody and Majinski. Majinski just disappeared from that fight.
No, he has.
Oh, no, he's in a wall. So that's where he's gone. Right. As Rajpal...
Majinski's done that twice. Not really
not
looking
close
great
enough
for him.
here. So Owen as he locks up, as yellow flags. And that's Majinski just going to the pits, right? Cool.
Well, theoretically, if there's one more dinner, everyone gets points.
Yeah, as long as they make it to 90% race distance. As Adam here close to the back of the Alpine. And yeah, don't send that into De La Roche, otherwise you're going to murder both of them.
Yeah, Adam's not exactly the dumbest person. He has got a bit of a brain, as most drivers should, because if you ever send it...
As oh, here we go, he's got to run now, and this should be the move down towards the Ascari.
Makes the move kind of look easy, but I'm not going to expect Rajpal to...
Yeah, so Rajpal slots in behind, yeah, smartly, as Elliot's now right on the back of him. And nice little battle over 5th here. And you've also got Matusiak close to the back, so...
I mean,
Elliot's actually just sending it now. And this is smart, to be fair, as he's going to get DRS regardless, and if he gets the move, he then has DRS on Adam. As Elliot, a bit of a moment through the corner there, and that was close. And then these guys are almost 3 wide coming down the main straight. As Elliot drops down to 8th, I've also seen a move for the lead, but I'm watching this at the moment as Matusiak, Elliot gets a slipstream back, and they're going to go 3 wide into turn 1. This isn't going to end well.
I mean, fair play to Elliot. Elliot's on the outside.
It has ended well. Somehow. Oh, Elliot! No, and that's him out the race.
You spoke too soon.
Yeah. Sorry, Elliot.
Elliot caught too much of the grass.
Well, that's not a safety car. I just want to point out.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure Rajpal was kind of pushing Matusiak a little wide, but obviously 3 wide there's
okay, huh?
This game is very broken.
Bit late, but okay, sure, nice. Alright, now, for this game to be correct, now all that has to happen is us get booted from the session about 6 times again after reset our games, and that'll make sense. Yes, but
yeah.
Finish you get points, or complete 90% race distance you get points, which is easy to do here, as you just do 2.7 times 9. Oh god. 18. That's 9 times 0.7. 6.3. 24.3, so I rounded down 24 laps. Well, 24 in the sector. As Imchaz fakes the pit lane. Owen's in.
Owen goes in.
Adam's in.
Am I lagging?
Nah.
Okay, so I just looked over to my iPad to look at chat. My Wi-Fi just died.
Oh, nice.
So that's great.
Very cool. Yeah, everyone's going for softs. So, they're going to the end on these.
I mean, and then we have our front 4.
Oh, you got the Alfa Romeo's double stacking, and it's a shame for them. Not fun.
I mean, it'll still come back together anyway.
Yeah, well...
Unless the safety car says, you know what, screw you guys at the back, I'm going in.
Well, the front 4 are going to get absolutely mauled here. That's just one way to say it. So softs are going to be absolutely flying off the start. I mean, the mediums haven't really done much, but yeah.
The softs will be a lot quicker.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to flash back to PCF1 last season, where the safety car left me half a minute behind here, that was very nice, off the safety car. And I like Burnt for that. Did I actually swap the screen back to the race?
Yeah,
okay, cool. Let's go. I remembered.
To be fair, I would have told you.
Yeah, fair. Well, the top 6, quite satisfying actually, if you look at it. It's all blue. And then, ironically, all of the Red Bull cars are at the race. This race is starting to look a bit scripted. We've got Williams, Mercedes and Alpine making a beautiful pattern for the top 6. It goes Alpine, Mercedes, and both the Williams in a sandwich between then another Mercedes and Alpine. And then
you got the
McLaren's at the other side of the Alfa Romeo. We see making lovely patterns here. This is revolutionary. This race.
We could see this on a subway menu eventually.
Honestly, this isn't. This race isn't about the actual racing. It's about, can we make a nice array of colours?
Can we make nice pattern?
Answer at the moment it looks like a yes, and thumbs up from me.
Right now it's just a sandwich.
Right now it's a thumbs up from me. You can either get the Alpine bread, which would be a baguette because Alpine's French. You got Mercedes, so Germany, or a German sausage in the sandwich, and then Italian cheese.
Okay. Sausage
and cheese on the sandwich. It just does not sound nice. Salami instead.
No, melted cheese. Melted cheddar. Why are we talking about
hot
sandwiches?
dog? German sausage, put cheese on top.
Can we go back to the racing? We're talking about food.
No, we're in a safety car, it's fine.
Yeah, we can talk about the food afterwards.
Yeah, you know what, everybody chat, let us know what food you got today, why not?
What are you been doing the stream?
What are you eating today? And if you got any food right now, if you are enjoying the stream with food, as that would
Do you have any food next team?
That'd be a #1 player, that would. Sit down, watch a Ero with some food, lovely.
I mean, do you have any food next team?
No, because I'm commentating. I have a plate that I had toast on earlier.
I have food next to me, but I'm not eating it. And if I did, I would be sitting on mute.
It's not like Adam yesterday when I randomly heard Adam just start eating halfway through PCF3 yesterday. I was so
smacking his chops.
It was just in qualifying. I just heard it. I was like, right.
I get PC2 is boring, but it's not that boring.
Well,
anyway, we're back. Safety car's going in. Hopefully, we can have.
Chess is going to restart us this time. That's nice. Someone different. As we get everyone weaving again, and okay, this looks brilliant with the pattern as well that we pointed out. Unbelievable. Anyway, and Chess is going early. He's stopped, and now he's going. He's absolutely caught Dino, and Dino's confused. He's a second behind, and
I'd be confused as well, to be honest.
Absolute banger restart. Owen's also got another good restart. He's going for a move on. Rajpold in the Alpine. You're going to try send it on the outside. I've seen this before. Is this going to be contact? No, they've kept it clean as... Yeah. Nice move from Owen, and that's him up into 6th.
Classic Owen.
The 2 Williams are chasing after the other here, as Cody's also got past Majinski, and our pattern's been ruined. Sad. Oh well.
Or sandwich.
Our sandwich has been ruined. One that we ended up turning into a hot dog.
Yep.
Yeah. Owen here on the charge, and he's only was 2 tenths behind Adam, and now he's getting closer again in the McLaren, and interested to see, he's probably going to actually send it, I won't be surprised, as it is Owen, and if he can be the lead soft runner, I won't be surprised to see him lead the race in a few laps time, somewhere. But yeah, he's using a bit of battery to try to get close to the Mercedes, but he's not close enough, so yeah. As Owen gets a way better exit off Parabolica initially, however, Adam will stay in front as he's you know, stuck some extra rocket engines in the back of that Mercedes.
Well, we've seen Owen do this move, what, 3 or 4 times today?
And he's going to absolutely send it on the outside. And yeah, great move. Adam probably slightly backed off there as he just wanted to avoid another Dutch on British collision there. And if Owen was still in the Red Bull, then there'd be some serious flashbacks, but yeah. And that would have been interesting. As Rajpal having a look at Adam as well, but yeah, he's not going to send that into Dada Roger. Yeah. Oh, Adam. Oh no. Thank God for ghosting, otherwise he would have absolutely collected Majinski there.
Adam doing Adam things. Typical.
Cody's there on the back of Rajpal, and well, the Alpine had to just brake there as he's probably terrified. As Cody's going to go for the move here into Ascari. Bit of a questionable place to overtake, and the wheel banging on the entry as I think Cody's going to be very happy with that.
Oh, I mean, Rajpal didn't want to get that position away.
I mean, there was just about car's width for Cody, maybe a bit of a questionable car's width, but I mean, not the sort of place you want to ideally try and overtake.
Yeah, it's very, very suicidal.
We've now got DRS. And, well,
I mean, we can have a train forming, kind of.
From second into fifth, yeah.
Because it looks like Dino's not actually really... Okay, I'll eat my own words.
Oh, hello. Owen's going for a move at Curva Grande here on the outside. Here we go. He's going to try and hang this one around the outside. He's got a great run off of Retafilio. And that's allowed him to go for this move. He's going to go down the inside into De La Roche as Farage jumps the curbs in front, and it's going to be 2 in 1. He's going to get past the Williams as well, and there's both the Williams out of his way.
Good thing Owen, was, quick on the brakes, because if he didn't brake in time, he would have absolutely collected the Williams driver.
Owen's down DRS Adino and chasing him down, so when I said we could see him in the lead in a few laps, I wasn't wrong. He might be able to use the DRS to leapfrog up towards Imtiaz in the Alpine. And this strategy of Owen going to hards and then avoiding collisions and then...
somehow paid off.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how.
It's probably because the front guys didn't pit for mediums, and well, he managed to get to the front of the soft runners, which was pretty much key for being able to do well here. As yeah, he's going to be able to leapfrog. You'd think here. He's got the DRS, not even using battery, and yeah, well ahead of the Mercedes.
I mean, I was hoping to see Rajpal try and
I think he's
too far back.
I think Owen should deploy a little bit of his battery just to make sure he gets in the DRS of the Alpine, but he's not doing so yet. Maybe just saving it for the overtake, as now into De La Rocha, and he's completely mented the curb. And there goes his progress. Actually, no, it doesn't, because he's managed to keep the time.
Somehow, don't know how. I mean, it does. It does
not
give
going to get DRS.
But it does give Dino a bit of a chance. I'll take as
no.
For some reason well, not overtake, but get close enough.
I mean, well, he could have, but then he lost 3 attempts through the Les Mo's, unfortunately. As Matusiak picks up an actual 3-second time penalty as well. The one Dino got was for trying to avoid not getting absolutely clarted at turn 1, so I think that's respectable.
Trying to avoid something that he couldn't have prevented.
As Owens missed out on DRS again, I think, like by the skin of his teeth. However, I think Dino also missed out. No, he didn't, so he's going to be able to actually defend from Matusiak, so that's good for the Mercedes, as he's also out of battery as these red lights flashing. And Imchaz in the lead of this race is also very low. Owen doing very well alongside Adam Matusiak. And basically everyone below Adam Matusiak saving battery here.
I mean, our soft runner should be able to catch up to the medium, but
yeah,
Rajpal hasn't really been able to get in the... Well, has been able to get in the DRS, but obviously not close enough to go for the overtake.
As Owen is about 6 tenths behind here. If he
can
get a good run off Lesmo 2, which he has done, if he wants to deploy battery, he could go for a move, but he's not going to, and just be smart as Ascari's absolutely terrible, and yeah, he's staying behind. He's just completely let
Yeah,
off the throttle.
I ain't trying to go for an overtake with the DRS around Ascari. It's just very suicidal and just not safe.
Not worth it.
Yeah, I think you'd rather be if I was
Just
an
play it
0-2,
safe, wait till the start finish
Yeah.
straight, because also if you do make the overtake, then they'll just get you back on the start finish straight, unless
Yeah,
you
yeah.
absolutely
I have
floor it for Ascari.
and they have an absolute howler.
Yeah.
And also, when you're in P2 and you're on
Yeah,
to
it's got
pretty much win
attack
the
mode
race,
here.
yeah, as you should. If you're pretty much P2, there's no point overtaking go for Ascari because that's just suicidal.
And he's going to just move in front and take the lead of the race. So, well done to Owen.
As
On
Owen
those soft
is
tyres,
back in front.
you should be able to build a gap now as well, I'd think.
Ooh, just nearly saw, I believe, Faraz nearly.
Oh my, this is close at the back here, over fourth.
Yeah,
I say the back, and it actually sort of is the back at this
yeah,
rate.
Faraz nearly got taken out by his teammate, which is As Rajpal just takes advantage of.
Oh, that's close behind, and that's contact, and that's Matusiak off and spinning. Contact with Majinski there, which sent Majinski into the gravel as well, losing it to Cody now. As that was a recipe for disaster, I can't lie, just looking at it.
Possibly could see that as a report, but from what I saw, it just looked like caught too much to curb.
If Owen smashes Ascari here, then I think he might avoid the DRS range, and it's so close, but Owen, use your battery, mate. You've got, like, ever much. Yeah.
Nah, Owen likes to have it an interesting end to a race.
Yeah.
By that, I mean use the battery on the straight and just floor it away.
And yeah, he's using it there, so he's going to just be confident that he's going to keep first. DRS for him, she has his own, so it's the fastest lap of the race. And Cody also picks up 3 seconds, and he's done that on the exit of Parabolica. As Cody's also got a good run from that, and going for a move on Raphael. As he's just going to plant his Alfa Romeo in front, and there we go. Oh! There goes the position.
I was going to say, he's not very smooth, but his exit didn't exactly help him.
Yeah. Again, Owen's got another chance to get out the DRS range. However, Imchaz gets a good run, but actually loses a 10.5, just showing how much the softs have an advantage at this stage of the race.
Yeah. As Owen's just going to just steam away. As now, will be, not now, but in maybe a lap's time, we'll be trying to fight for P2.
Yeah.
Unless Owen has a howler and, flies into a wall.
Yeah, I think Dylan might go for second here, as you don't have battery, but
yeah, as no one has battery except Owen and our back runners.
Well, only Daryl, Matusiak, well, Adam doesn't really have much in last. But at least you can see some cars again now. So yeah, I was using the 5% battery that he had to try and get closer.
As it goes now to 3%.
And into heavy braking zone, you can regenerate a bit as Cody's going for this move again on Raphael. However, they're going to say side by side through the corner. Raphael has to make the curb, and I think Raphael's going to be too happy about that.
I mean, there's not really much. I mean, I guess Cody could have gone a bit wider, but there's nothing Raphael can really do there.
Some dark clouds in the sky. A bit late again, but yeah.
I doubt it'll rain. If it does rain,
what race was it where we had dark clouds in the sky late on?
Wasn't
there was another one recently. Was it last week?
Yeah, no, yeah, it was last week.
Yeah, it might have been. Because did we have inter qualifying? I can't remember.
I think so, yeah.
As you know, it's close for a sky, but yeah, he's smart. He's not going for a move.
I mean, I don't know if you saw it, but Raphael had a moment.
And that's inviting Majinski close, yeah. The McLaren will have DRS on the main straight, and Dino's very close to the back of him. She has here, so I think the Mercedes could take second here. That's not the exit you would have wanted off Parabolica, but it is only 5/10, and that is gainable on a straight, depending on what wings Dino's running. He's getting close here, and this should be the move for second place in this race. He's going to go on the outside of the Alpine if he can, but not quite close enough and brave enough on the brakes, as Majinski's going to go for a
Jacobs, yeah.
move. As Raphael cuts back and gets a great exit and almost
No,
manages to get alongside the McLaren. And he's going to go for it in Curva Grande, I think, but
using the battery he has left.
as his yellow flags,
Uh,
that's Adam.
Um,
As yeah, the Williams doesn't send it on the inside. You can't really hear the cars from up here, but this helicopter angle's absolutely beautiful. So now it looks like Dana's going to go for a move towards Ascari. I mean, I don't think he should, but at this rate, he might just have to.
if I could
If
have
he
that
overtakes
helicopter, I
here
would.
and it gets re-overtaken on the main straight, then can overtake Ascari again on the last lap, then yeah, it would work. But I don't know, my logic's probably just wrong. There's Raphael close to Majinski, but again, not going for the move. I think Dana's going to get the move here on this final lap as his yellow flags. That's Cody out the session. And he
Obviously not-
completely binned
I
it
mean-
on the exit of
I mean,
Ascari.
not exactly not the greatest place to.
As yeah, Dana's really close
on
here.
all.
And with the DRS, this should be the move for second place. As the Mercedes is gaining, and he's going to go for it here on the outside of the
But late
Alpine.
break.
As the Alpine sends it up the inside, that's a great defensive manoeuvre there to keep himself in front. There's Raphael and Majinski also close, and Raphael manages to be ahead of the McLaren there. Yeah, Dino just wasn't late enough on the brakes, and a great defensive manoeuvre from Inchaz, just keeping himself in front.
I think if Dino wants to get P2, he'll have to fully send it going.
He's
into
got to go at
Ascari,
Ascari, yeah.
which is going to be a hell and a bit of a pain for him, but.
Oh, that's
No.
not what he would have wanted. He's made a mistake. Raphael's also made a mistake. And he's lost it to Majinski. However, that could be some mind games. I don't think that's going to be close enough. He could send it here.
I mean, it'd be very risky.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not. He's going to just rely on the exit. And it's looking good, but Imchaz manages to get it well as well. And
Both
Mercedes.
using their 5% of the battery.
is
I
Dino
mean-
going to try something into Parabolic? He's not, and I think he's just settling for third place on track, which will drop into fourth on penalties, but I think he can get it removed as these two are still fighting into the final corner. Raphael and Majinski. They've also got Darrell right behind them, who's going for an ambitious move there. And will he be able to get it coming up to the line for sixth? And that's a
Barely.
photo finish.
I mean, it did look like Raphael did kind of need squeeze him, but Aaron, that's a fantastic finish with Aaron.
Yeah.
It
Pipped him right on the line.
Raphael might not be happy with the way that's ended, but
I think it's drive for the day, yeah. Okay. Done. Drive for the day, done. I agree.
yeah,
It's
Having-
double Alpine
having-
podium as well.
yeah. I mean, I was having that shocker of a.
Qualifying's helped him, and also a shocker of a strategy calls also helped him.
I'm not really sure how Owen's owned one, but like I said at the beginning, Owen does Owen. Whenever Owen wins, it's normally just Owen being Owen.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to put it past the bloke to do with madness,
Yes.
like always.
26 points from that race, as he also got fastest lap. And let's get the incident report. I don't think anyone really cares about reporting stuff from the last race of the season that much, but sure.
No.
So, that is the end of this race. And, yeah.
Oh, apparently didn't I saw pod damage.
Well, that was interesting. As nice race to finish the season off. I think sums up a lot of what's happened quite nicely, I can't lie. I will say that, as yeah, Owen manages to win, and yeah, that's one way for things to go.
Yeah.
So, that's going to conclude this season of Ero Pc F2. As well, won the championship 2 races ago. Mercedes win the constructors, and well, it was very interesting and entertaining to be able to commentate this tier this season. Very enjoyable. So yeah, hopefully we get to this again next season for PCF2, depending on whatever tier we are racing in ourselves. But yeah, so thank you for the final time this season. Thank you all for watching, and well, we might see you next season, where we will be maybe back here again. So yeah, goodbye everyone.